of people are suffering from postpartum depression. A lot of people go as far as, dumping their babies with, maybe their mother to, go because they cannot take it, actually. And what is the cause of postpartum depression? Most of the time, baby blues. It's because of your hormones. Your hormones is not balanced. Like, once you get pregnant as a woman, there's a lot of changes going on in your body. There is a lot of changes, the slim you will now become a fat you, your tummy will now grow, trimester by trimester, from the first month to the 9th month. There are a lot of stages you go through just to bring a human being. So on a good day, imagine before you give birth to that baby, you're already looking swollen and puffed, like changes in hormones actually, like your hormones would.
And actually, come to think of it, you finish giving birth to this human, and then you're now going through another stage of change. Like, I know, for example, people talk about hair loss. People talk about what again? Is hair loss like the major postpartum change?
It has to do with the postpartum change. Of course, some of the things you gained when you were pregnant.
You shed them.
You shed them. Like weight, the weight you gained when you were pregnant, you lose it gradually. There are a lot of things. Some people grow finer nails when they're pregnant, actually.
Really?
Yeah, you grow longer nails, actually. And then hair. So you lose part of those, but not everything. You still have some remaining at the end of the day. Because let me use my hair as an example. I was not having long hair. Like, people tease me a lot those days. I don't have long hair when I was single, but when I started giving birth, it's appreciated. Even though after giving birth, like, I, shed some, but I still have some remaining. So it helps with a lot of things. Just the way you cannot get rid of your mommy pouch. Like, I've lost a lot of weight right now, but I still have this mommy pouch.
Honestly, you don't look like someone that had 2 kids.
I have a mommy pouch, so yeah. So we're not talking just about postpartum depression, but a wide range of everything that has to do with childbirth, after childbirth, the aftermath, what to expect. So your life will not remain the same. If you're the type that wants your body intact, then giving birth and getting pregnant is not for you. But for you guys watching me, if you're used to your body looking pink and everything, because another thing that contributes to the postpartum depression is the fact that, okay, after giving birth, you're expecting your body to quickly get back to where it was,
and when it doesn't,
you start feeling bad about yourself. You start losing, confidence. Like, it affects your self-esteem to an extent, because you're like, okay, your tummy look shrink, like it starts shrinking. Or if you have stretch marks, like me, I have a lot of stretch marks, and when I look at it, I'm like, it annoys me.
Like, how did I get
I
here?
start overcoming it, with time, because I'm like, okay, I have to accept the reality. Okay, how to overcome it? You accept the reality. This is it. For the weight too, you can lose weight. There are a lot of ways you can lose weight. You can take supplements if that's what works for you. Some people shed it naturally. For me, what is working for me right now is intermittent fasting. I do intermittent fasting, so that's what's working for me right now. So I'm doing intermittent fasting, and but for some exercise, once in a while I exercise to stay healthy. So I exercise, I eat healthier, and maybe in another video we'll be talking about hormonal imbalance.
Yeah, maybe
actually.
we should.
Hormonal imbalance.
And
after
she said she has she said she has mommy pouch.
Yeah.
And when she said it, my eye just quickly went there. And guys, trust me when I tell you, I did not see anything. I did not see.
If I'm saying it's not really showing. But like, I'm sitting down now, you can see that.
I think the intermittent fasting you're doing is working really well.
It works for me, because I tried dieting. There was time in our church we were doing all this fat to fit. Is either fat to fit or fit to fitter. If you're fit, actually you work on becoming a fitter you. Some people look slim, but they're not really healthy. So if you get the diet plan, but for me, I got the diet plan from fat to fit, and I tried it. Didn't work for me. It didn't work. It was all this dieting and all of that. It didn't work. So there was a day they recommended that we do intermittent fasting. So that's when I started the intermittent fasting. After a few days, I saw that it dropped. So that's why I continued with the intermittent fasting.
It's really working.
Even though in the morning, you eat fruits. Actually, you take maybe orange juice or something. Have something in your system actually, or boiled egg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't leave yourself hungry before ulcer will go and kill you for me.
Ulcer, man.
Yeah, ulcer is very bad. So don't leave yourself hungry just because you're doing intermittent. If you feel like drinking water, drink. If you feel like portion control is very important. Don't be eating one bowl of fufu and expect, then you fast the rest of the day and you're expecting yourself to come down. No, it will not work like that.
She's saying my life in public.
I didn't even know.
She's saying my life in public because honestly, I love food.
Yeah.
Not that I eat a lot.
You're okay now. You don't have any problem. But we're talking like
no, but I have stomach. Even though I'm not giving birth.
It's normal now. You're doing okay. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
So the thing is, after childbirth, essentially, it deals with your self-confidence. It deals with your self-esteem. Like you will struggle, and that's why it's good to get when you're pregnant, you actually discuss with your partner. Let him understand. Okay, for some of you that would not even talk with him. Tell him that okay, when I get pregnant, so I might get darker. I might get like
fatter.
Yeah, fatter. You get stretch marks, and most of these things will not even go. Like the stretch marks I have, okay, I've worked on it to look lighter. There are some things you work, but it will not disappear. Like over the years, maybe when you're done, it will fade out. So it will take time. So nothing is just bam, bam, bam. Like you get pregnant. Even when you get pregnant, it takes you 9 months for you to give birth to the baby.
So like it didn't just happen now and then you gave birth. Yeah.
So don't expect yourself to just lose weight. In as much as yes, you don't expect to lose weight immediately or just drastically, doesn't mean that you should not be watching what you eat. I watch Oma Bell TV. She's I think UK based YouTuber. So she talked about when she was pregnant that she was eating what was necessary, because we're meant to believe that when you're pregnant you'll be eating for two. That's one thing.
Then you not get all the weight.
That's what. Just eat what is healthy for you and the baby, and when she
the rest.
and just be fine. Don't be forcing yourself to eat what is not even because you want to eat for two. Because when I got pregnant, like with my first child, you're like eat for two, and me, I wasn't the eating type then. But after the baby, I got hormonal imbalance, which made me fat. Actually, we will talk about that.
Yeah, but if you come to think of it, eat for two. How are you eating for two? Because at the end of the day, the baby takes what the baby wants, and the rest, where does it go to? It goes to extra weight. So it's what's enough
for you actually, and what is healthy. Because if you're eating anyhow or drinking anyhow, you're the one that will suffer, because your health will suffer it at the end of the day. So eat what your body is used to, and eat healthy. Eat more vegetable, more fruits, and you'll be fine actually.
Wow, guys, Algeria has really educated me. I'm not gonna lie to you. At least now I know what to look out for when eventually I get on board.
Okay, like I said about the body weight, talk with your partner, because most men don't really take it lightly when you become fat and everything, because they're not used to it. They're used to seeing you slim, looking nice, and all of that. All of a sudden, and when you give birth, there's a way you take care of your child more than you take care of yourself. So you now forget yourself. That's another thing you have to work on, because you can easily forget. In a snap of a finger, you can forget yourself, and you start looking like one house girl or village girl all of a sudden. So you have to be
always think about yourself
sincerely.
well.
In as much as yes, you're taking care of everybody, always think about yourself, because if you lose yourself, like to postpartum depression, because when you're not looking good, when you're not looking like yourself that you know before, it's easier for you to fall into depression. It is very easy. That is the first thing that actually causes depression in most, aside from the sleepless nights and everything. The second most easiest thing the first most easiest thing that causes depression is the changes in the body. you have to accept your body like after childbirth, because it has gone through a lot to just bring out a life. So you have to accept your body for the first time. Yes, you work on it. Don't start doing intermittent fasting immediately, because you will deprive the child
of the initial nutrients.
Yeah, and which you don't even want to do that. Okay, so eat the food you need to eat after giving birth. What is healthy, you eat. Then after, at least when the child is 6 months and you know that okay, the child can depend on cereal and other food, then you can maybe start working on your body or the weight loss and everything. But the first 6 months, even if you're not doing exclusive breastfeeding, the first 6 months has to be for you and the baby. Eat well, just eat, take care of the baby, and when you're done breastfeeding, you can actually start working on your body, your self-confidence. But the truth is, even if you work on your body, it will never get back to where it was before. It will never. So you have to accept yourself after childbirth. Acceptance.
Wow.
Because if you don't accept yourself, that's when the depression will creep in. You start feeling bad, even if your partner is not feeling, anyway, some of us are so conscious of our body. We love self-care, so you start bothering, and before you know what's happening, you're gone. So till another time, I still remain Alheri and Cynthia. So guys, please run over to her channel and subscribe. She has two channels actually. She has two channels. One for her reaction, which is Cynthia Ambrose, and the other which is Cynthia's area. So I will leave the link in the description box. You go and kindly support her by subscribing to her channel and kindly watch. So thank you so much guys for watching.
Thank you guys.
Until next time, I remain Alheri Ebenezer and
Cynthia Ambrose.
So bye.
Bye.